I cannot escape the 6 a.m. creek crossing. My legs and feet are so cold now. Oh my gosh. I got a pretty good sleep last night though. It was kind of funny. I fell asleep probably, I don't know, really early, 5:30 or 6. Then I woke up and it was like light outside, and I checked my phone and it was 7:30. And I was like, what the hell? Like, how did I sleep in that late? Because like, usually I wake up at like 5:15, 5:30 at the latest. And then I realized it hadn't even been night yet. But yeah, I've actually been waking up, or I should say getting out of camp a little later in the Sierras, like 6-ish, versus in the desert, like I'd be out of camp by like 5:15, 5:30, which I think honestly is half just because I wake up and it's cold, and so I want to stay in my sleeping bag for as long as possible, and I like eat my breakfast in my sleeping bag instead of on the go like I used to, which is fine. I mean, it's always nice to get out earlier, but I still get out plenty early, I think. Oh, I just had my first real fall, like that actually hurt. I think I just like twisted my ankle, but I like went all the way down and hit my butt on a huge rock and put my hand in a swamp. So I'm gonna sit here and feel sorry for myself for like a minute and then get up because I'm fine. I just, oh my God. Taking a quick snack break before the next climb. I already had one climb this morning, but it was pretty short, just like a mile. But I've got 5.5 miles generally up to Silver Pass. And there is some reprieve at points, but trying to fuel up. And then honestly, I'll stop for lunch in like an hour, like halfway up the climb or so anyway. So, but yeah, and then it's all downhill from there. Cool waterfall. I'm eating lunch in this little meadow creek area, which is really nice, and it's windy enough, breezy enough that there aren't any mosquitoes. Yay. And I've got wraps, among other things. So honestly, life is good considering that there aren't any mosquitoes here. That's where the bar is, considering I have no bug spray. The hiking's felt pretty good. I still have like 2.5 miles to get up to like the top of the pass. But I only have 6 miles total to camp. I've already done 14, so it's not a big deal. I feel pretty good aside from my right glute hurts from when I fell on that rock earlier this morning, which is just kind of like funny, I don't know, but it's like fine. Okay, I had a good lunch break that ended up going longer than I thought it would, because as I was like just about done like packing up my stuff, Oreo showed up. I ran into Oreo, who I haven't seen since like Kearsarge-ish. So that was super cool, and she was a bit low on food and totally out of battery, so I got to share some food and some battery, and we made plans for Mammoth, which makes things nice. So gonna split a hotel room, at least with her and maybe with some other folks, which should be good, because Mammoth is expensive, and the two like hostel type places that there are also expensive. They're like $50 for a bunk and not many amenities. So honestly, better value to split a hotel room in this case. So it was really cool to run into her. Less than a mile to the top of the pass, which I think is right over there. Lakes, it's always beautiful. Alright, we are at the top of the pass here, Silver Pass, but for some reason the trail's a little cool right here, and it makes you keep going up a bit. If you can see that other hiker, for some reason it makes you keep going up for point 2, even though this is technically the pass. What's the point of the pass if it's not the highest point? But I'm having fun. It's beautiful. The snow, there was not much snow on Silver Pass at all, and it was so nice to see Oreo for lunch and hang out with her. And it's nice to like have plans for town, kind of like not cemented, but more or less cemented, as cemented as any thru hiker plans anything. So I'm just like feeling pretty good. Yeah.